Hey, boys and girls. So, I got a tarot deck. Uh, One of my clients sent me a gift certificate through Amazon, and I knew exactly what I wanted to get. There was this deck that I ordered, and this deck, which I'll be doing an unboxing video on later on in the week or towards the weekend. Alice in Wonderland. Disney Alice in Wonderland. There's actually several Alice in Wonderland decks, but my favorite one to use is the Wonderland Shadows deck. If you want to know what this looks like, I do have an unboxing for this one. This one has the gold leaf on the sides, and it's very dramatic, which I like. So, the Wonderland Tarot Decking Guidebook. I know nothing about it except the cartoon, which I watched repeatedly when I had it on VHS. Yeah, I got it on VHS. I had all the Disney movies on VHS. This is a 78 card deck with a 128-page guidebook. Explore your past, present, and future with this official tarot deck inspired by Disney's Alice in Wonderland, featuring original art of Alice, the Mad Hatter, and the Cheshire Cat, and other friends from Wonderland. I gotta stop looking at the pictures while I'm reading. I got this deck and it went in the corner, so I didn't tempt myself. So my friend Knox uses a Wonderland deck. I can't remember. I'm gonna be seeing him next weekend. There's a psychic fair I'll be working at, and I believe he'll be... No, he won't. I'll have to send him a message. I got the wrong group of people. This event is going to be at the Sierra Vista Mall for the Psychic Arts Center here in town. Oh, look, he got a black bordered background. Okay. First hurdle out of the way. I've got a thing about the borders and background colors. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Table of contents, basic. The minor arcana, a suit of flowers, suit of hedgehogs, suit of spears, and suit of teacups. Okay, so teacups has got to be water. Spears has got to be swords. Hedgehogs, that's pentacles. And then flowers would be wands because they grow, right? Okay. And then the spreads, page 120. Okay, we'll skip ahead to that. And I will be doing a spread with this after the unboxing. So if you want to skip ahead to that, feel free to. Otherwise, hang out with me. Oh, let's read the Magician card. It's a Mad Hatter. How fun is that? I've had really good luck with Disney decks this week. Selena, Essence of the Moon, sent me Agatha All Along. And this is a Disney show, so I love Agatha. I've watched this over and over, and I'm in the middle of watching it again because she sent me this deck. So, yeah, let's see. The Magician represents somebody who, like the Mad Hatter, is spilling over with enthusiasm and creativity, just as the Mad Hatter has the ability to pour tea in fantastical ways that defy the laws of physics. The Magician is talented in his own unique way and uses those innate gifts to create the life he wants. Manifest it. I love that. You're surrounded by inspiration. You see the world through a unique lens. It's time to put your perspectives to good use. Embrace your creativity. There's no telling how far it will take you. Okay, reversed. Are you feeling a lack of self-confidence when reversed? The Magician indicates you may be doubting your abilities or lacking the motivation to put your talents to use. You're more than capable of making your own dreams come true. Don't get caught up in convention. Stay true to yourself and you'll make magic. Earlier I did a show with Selena, Essence of the Moon, for our Thursday night Behind the Moon show. And we were talking about the trappings of witchcraft. Don't get caught up in the trappings of life. Like Yoda said, don't try, do. Okay. Oh, let's start with the card backs. Look how beautiful that is. It's very retro style. I noticed that when I saw the book right there. The cards and this Alice. Look at that. Let me lower this. Too far? Okay. I noticed when I opened the box, it's got that really retro 60s vibe, 50s vibe that's coming back into style. The new Fantastic Four movie is coming out and it's very retro. I grew up going to Disneyland, so that retro Tomorrowland vibe is throughout this deck. Alright, so the Fool card, that's Uranus energy. They're awful thin. They might be too thin even for me. I'm sure they'll shuffle well, though. They are very thin. And I love the dark background with the gold. Does it carry all the way through? Yep. I'm digging that. I'm pleasantly surprised. I really didn't think I was going to like this deck. The Magician, we just read that. 10-6. I was having a debate with myself whether it was 7/4 or 10/6. The Magician is Mercury. Cute as heck. The Mystery, not the High Priestess. The Mystery. I'm down with that. Either way, it's ruled by the moon. Of course, the Empress is the queen. And she is Venus, because we all know how loving she is. The Emperor. I'm glad they chose the Emperor for the King of Hearts for the Emperor. He's got that whole fairness vibe going on in the cartoon, making sure Alice got a trial. So the Emperor is Aries. The Hierophant. This is at the beginning when Alice falls asleep in her lessons. I used to do that all the time when I was in high school. I think we all did. So the Hierophant is Taurus energy. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. The pair, not the lovers. The pair, and they have an apple. The Chariot. And this is, by the way, Gemini. And this is Cancer. A dandelion. Dandelion, but a dandelion. Strength card. And that is Leo, obviously. The Hermit. The Dormouse. How freaking adorable are these? I needed a kids deck, because sometimes I get kids at the events that I do with their parents, and I don't think it's appropriate to use certain decks on children. That's a personal thing. Like, a lot of my decks are dark and dirty, you guys. That's why I say that. I need a family-friendly version. So the Hermit card, that's Virgo. The Wheel of One, the Dodo. That scene in the cartoon traumatized me when I was a kid. Let's lower it a little more. There. Okay. I don't want to do any spoilers in case you haven't seen Alice in Wonderland, but they eat a bunch of babies. The oysters. That just traumatized me when I was a kid. And started my love of zombie movies, actually. Okay. The Justice card. See? This is what I was talking about. The fairness of the king. That's Libra. That's Jupiter. Suspension instead of the hanged one or the hanged man. That's Neptune. Transformation instead of death. Ah. Okay, that's cute. Cute AF. He's next to the Hatter. He's my favorite character. And Death card is Scorpio. Temperance is Sagittarius. I am really surprised. I thought this was going to be a cheesy little pip deck. Well, I don't know how the minors are yet, but we'll see. Temptation instead of the devil. He's the one who, him and the carpenter. So we've got Capricorn for temptation. The Tower. That's Mars. The Star. That's Aquarius. The Moon. That's Pisces. That's pretty. This is really surprising. Look at his smile as a reflection. I just wish they weren't so thin. Maybe they'll come out with a future version. You know, the only other deck I have this thin is my... Well, what the hell is that called? The Greek Gods deck. Mythic Tarot from the 80s. Used to be my mom's deck. That's really, really thin, too. So we've got the Sun is the Sun. Judgment. The Judgment card is Pluto. I'm going to watch this again tonight. The World is Saturn. Okay, here we go. Pip time or minor time. The King of Flowers. So these are wands. She was such a bitch. The Knight of Flowers. Aww. The One of Flowers. Maybe it is Pippi. Yep, it's Pip. That's okay. I can work with that. Alright, so let's go back. Watch this. So the Ace of Flowers is the Ace of Wands and carries all the fire signs. The 2, 3, and 4 of Flowers is going to be Aries cards, and they carry the energy of Aries, aggression, forward momentum, planning, structure. The 4 of Flowers, oh, look at, what is that, a daisy? The 4, 5, and 6 carry fixed fire, and that's Leo. Very creative, outgoing, flashy. The 7, 8, 5, 6, and 7, sorry, are Leo. The 8, 9, and 10 are Sagittarius. Okay. And then we've got the royal court. The king is the carpenter. The King of Pentacles. They really did mess me up with that scene, you guys, seeing them eat the oysters in their beds. Queen of Hedgehogs. The Knight of Hedgehogs. I should probably mention I read kings as cardinal signs, queens as fixed signs, and knights as mutable signs. And the pages are read as aces energy, the beginning. So okay, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and it carries the energy of all the earth signs. So that's Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. The 2, 3, oh, look how cute they are, and 4 of Hedgehogs carry Capricorn energy, cardinal earth. The 5, 6, and 7 of Hedgehogs are fixed earth, and they're going to be Taurus energy. The 8, 9, and 10 of Hedgehogs are going to be Virgo. Sorry, I had a brain fart right there. We've got the March Hare. I don't know if you guys played the Alice Madness Continues video game on PlayStation. I love the March Hare in there. I love all of those characters. So we've got the king, that's cardinal air. That's Libra. The queen is fixed air, Aquarius. And the knight is mutable air. The Jack of Hearts or the Knave of the Knave of Hearts. Spears, I mean hearts. That threw me off. The Page of Spears carries the potential for all of the elements of Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And the Ace of Spears. Oh, look at how pretty. So, the 2, 3, and 4 are going to be cardinal air, and that's Libra. The 5, 6, and 7 are going to be fixed air, Aquarius. And then we have the 8, 9, and 10 are going to be mutable air, Gemini. Oh, that door! How cute is that? I have had such good luck. That Agatha All Along deck in this deck. And a superhero deck. Heck yeah. All right. The King of Teacups is the door that almost drowned at the beginning. I felt so bad for the door. So this is cardinal water. Oh, there they are, the poor things. That messed me up. They got eated. This is fixed water. And come on. Work for Jerry. Jerry was my name before it was Bobby, you guys. I used to be Jerry Garcia long ago. All right, so we've got cardinal water, fixed water, which is Scorpio, and then we've got mutable water, which is Pisces. I wonder if you could get an umbrella like that. That'd be cool. All right, and then we've got the potential for all the water signs with the page. Pages don't know what they want to be yet. The Ace of Teacups carries the energy of all the signs. The 2, 3, and 4 of Teacups are going to be cardinal water, and that is Cancer. And then the 5, 6, oh, look at, they're correct. The 5, 6, and 7 of Teacups are going to be fixed water, Scorpio. And the 8, 9, and 10 of Cups are mutable water, Pisces. So let's do a spread, shall we? I'm going to raise this up again. Okay. I really do like those backs. 98% of the card backs I truly dislike. Okay, so far so good. That's a little extra move you can do also if you want to cleanse your cards, smack them with intention to shake off the cooties and then spray your area after you're done. You don't want psychic dust bunnies to accumulate. All right, let's break that book out and see what the spread was, shall we? What did I say? 122? Whew, that's a big one. Let's not do that one. The doorknob's key. That actually looks good. This one I'll do. Follow the white rabbit. Oh, look at that. The Cheshire Cat's conundrum. Maybe we should do that. I'll come back and do that on a live. How about that? All right. So, 1, 2, throw. Okay. And for those of you who are thinking of becoming a tarot card reader, just make sure you study hard and remember these are actual people you're working with. Okay? So be careful with your words. I'm okay with this deck shuffling. All right, so 1, 2. Let's move it over. 3, 4. Okay. So this card is what's blocking my creativity. We'll read this from me. We have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is cardinal air, Libra. So this says I'm out of balance, which is true. I have talked about this on air recently. I am out of balance and I'm trying to bring structure to my life a little more. Then we got the next. Uh-oh. Did I pull 2 cards? No. Just felt like it. Card 2, this reveals where you will find inspiration in your life. The 9 of Cups. Well, the 9 of Teacups carries the energy of Pisces, and that's a new beginning, a change, an end. And when I say an end, you can't have an end without a new beginning, right? So this is saying I may have to scrap some things and start from scratch, which is true. I'm going to be starting work either this week or the next week on my resin work again. The weather's nice for it. The mystery. So this is the High Priestess. This and this are both moon cards. The mystery. What was this? Fuck. Pay attention, boy. So this card reveals which part of your life needs more attention to help release the creative blocks represented by this card. I need the Goddess. I have not done my some of my devotional work. I've kind of been shortcutting it, which when you work in the fields we do, you guys, you can't take shortcuts. So message heard. All right, and the next card. This card represents where chasing your inspiration and creativity will ultimately lead you. I like this spread. It's all about creativity. This is wonderful. I love it. All right, so this card represents chasing your inspiration and creativity, where it will ultimately lead you. So if we have the energy of Mars, which is the Tower, the energy of destruction and being forced to rebuild, this is me rebuilding, right? This is sorting through the rubble and realizing that's behind me. Now I had the chance to rebuild. So I'm good at change. I can handle change. A lot of people can't handle the fact that they have to do a lot of things. I know there are some things in my life I refuse to change, and that is not going to, nothing's going to change on that right now. But business-wise, there are some changes that I do need to do. So that's it, you guys. The Disney Alice in Wonderland tarot deck. Do you have this deck? Do you use this deck? What's your favorite spread? I really do like the colored back. I'm pleasantly surprised. I really am. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay? Bye.